Everything we do in the market is not certain, but that doesn't mean that we can't actually discover and find out where the market is going to be selling or buying next week. So for USD, I have three opportunities that I'm looking out for next week, and the most important, though none of them is most important, but actually we can say that right now we are seeing actually I have three opportunities on ground for us. And why am I saying these opportunities are we certain of it? Though we are not very certain of it, but we can still say that what we are seeing the best region and what is actually happening in the past. Look at CHF for example. You can see that CHF has always been breaking, testing, broke this region, retested it, broke this region, and we can see now that what USD CHF is testing that region. And what do we expect? Like it has always been doing on weekly. We did what? We break and what? We retested it again. Let me give it a line. You can see that we retested it again, making us to be what? To be bearish. And once we retested it, we can see the market is also following the pattern it follows on weekly time frame. And we can see that we are going bearish. And right now, why am I still saying bearish? It's because we can see that it makes sense. If you are following the trend, you make more money. Yeah, the trend is our friend. So the best thing is that we follow the weekly and the week ways of the market. And we can see that what is happening here. We are doing the same thing again. You can see we are bullish, we are low, we what? You can see that right now we are what? We are bearish. Why are we bearish? Let me show you. We have the market from here. We have it what? It came down like this. Week. Break above this level with the body, making us to be bullish. And what suddenly we were down already and making us to be what? To be bearish again. That means on the 4 hour time frame we are bearish on USD CHF. On the 2 hour time frame we can also say we are bearish. You can see we are bearish on 2 hour time frame. Though we didn't close with a body weak but still you can see the same time we are bearish. This is why you can see that. And one thing about it is you can see this region has been testing this region testing for a time. So we are seeing more because of why. You can see anytime the market comes to this region, whenever the market is below it, comes back to this region, we can see that there is a move. I mean this push, this push. So that region is very important. So we will be looking for markets to what? To come back to this region, maybe on a 15 minutes time frame. Yeah, maybe on a 15 minutes time frame. We will be expecting that the market will what? Maybe come to this region, become bearish, and we can see that what? We will be going lower and lower just like we has always done on what and the benefit of it is that once we are following the weekly the big ways in the market, we are having more chance of winning. That's exactly what is happening. Let's go to USD CHF quickly. USD CHF we can and USD JPY. Exactly. USD JPY. USD JPY, we can't say we are bearish yet, though we should be following what is happening. Everything should be following each other, but still we can't say we are bearish yet. I would like the market, but we can see that on the weekly time frame we are making highs, lows, we retest it, and this is what we are doing again. If you can see the market come back to this level, that will make us, we actually bearish on USDC JPY, but still we are not yet in the zone of entry. We can see that much rejection actually occurs at this region. Whenever markets push back here, yeah, pull back here, we are having a very long term, though lows. Pull back here, we are going low, so we can expect the market to what? Pull back to that region. If it can break this trend line, we can keep going what? We can keep going down. So that is my expectation on USDC JPY. We are expecting the market to come back to this level because we can see clearly that we are bearish on it. But we should be afraid of it because of one reason. When we broke it here, we can see that we retrace back here. making us to be kind of bullish on USJPY. We have to be very careful on USDJPY on a daily time frame. We are bearish. We can say we are making eyes kind of eyes. Yeah, we are bullish on the daily time frame, but we can't really let's just hold on that because we are bullish. We are bullish on the daily time frame of USDJPY. We can see that the market is what also came back like higher lows, higher highs, like, and we came back. We are expecting us to enter this region. If it can be bearish, maybe on the 2 hour time frame, then we can follow it. Yeah, maybe we can be bearish on the 2 hour time frame. When we come back to this region, we can just wait for the market to become bearish, or maybe on the 1 hour, then we can go with the short. It's going to make sense then. But the USD is bearish because not just can we see that, I mean, the market is bearish here. We expect it to come back to this region before selling, but if we can break this region also and maybe retest it, maybe like this, let me show us. Maybe we didn't break it, we can just expect something like this. Maybe we came like this, as we are like this, the market, then we can break below it and retest, then we can short at this level and do what? Keep going down. Let me show you why I said short at that level. I'm expecting if the market can break that level, some people can still enter for their short here and what? Pull the market lower. Like just like one ratio or something here. Let's check it out. We can just come back to that region and what? We expect our short. We just short it from that level and what? We still make money. That is a more conservative way, but also we can see we are bearish. We are bearish. We can see we even touch it with a wick down my region. So let us check another one trade. I don't really see opportunity yet on this trade, and I mean, I'm waiting for it to pull more highs because on a daily time frame, yeah, on daily time frame, I'm not yet seeing opportunity on this trade. We are doing something like a W pattern. We are rejecting rejection so much, and we can see we are kind of, let me analyze it. We can say we are bearish on a 4 hour time frame on this trade. Yeah, we are bearish. We just expect the market to come back to the region. If the market didn't break this region, like, this is a very, very important trade. Very, very important. If the market can come to this region again, we test it, you get, then that would be a good time for us to short this trade. Because we can see that even that region has once been tested. Whenever it touch our region, this red region, we can see that we touches this with a wick, a very strong pull down. We touch it with a weak, a very strong pull down. We touch it with a weak, a very strong pull down. We struggle to enter it and we push down again. So we are expecting the market to what? Touch it again, maybe touch it again, dance inside it a little bit, probably. Then we what? We push low again. That's exactly my expectation on this trade on USD card. So we can still see AUD card. We can see down AUD card has been bearish. You can see this level, we break below it, making us to be bearish, and we haven't even break above anything. We are just retesting this region, and we can actually, we can be done with this region. You know, this it is a kind of trade that can make people a millionaire, because once you enter this trade, if you have a good capital, if you enter this trade, and though, yeah, if you can enter this trade and put your stop loss there, a very good capital, I mean, a very good capital, just as your stop loss are above this region, then you can go short on this trade like one ratio. It has a very high possibility like 1:29. But for day traders, like day traders, you can just what? You can just go into this trade like this. I mean, that was a more conservative one. If you are putting your stop loss in, you are more conservative. That means once the market breaks this level and hit your stop loss, that means this market will be in an uptrend. But this market is in a downtrend. We can see that anytime we come here, we enter this zone of my red zone with a wick, not just now, but in the past. You can see we always touches it with a wick, pulls down, and that's what we have always been doing. So we just expect the market to come back into this zone and we pull low, 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 low. Yeah, exactly. But we can see, let me show that's on a weekly time frame. We can see that for us to enter this trade, we must make sure that what we are bearish. Yeah, we must make sure we are bearish. Maybe on a 1 hour or in a 30 minutes. That is more powerful than others. Just make sure we are bearish on this trade, then you can enter this trade. You can enter this trade. Even if the market comes down here, it is more sensible. Yeah, it is more sensible. But you have to be very careful on a weekly time frame next week on this trade. Because of why? Why do I say that? Looking at it here, you can see that this market came here with a bullish engulfing candle. These are one of the things we do check out. Yeah, you can see it came back with a bullish engulfing candle, and you have to be very, very careful because when the market comes to this kind of region with a bullish engulfing candle, there's high possibility that it's going to break it, like a consolidation at the region of that is very a vital region. So that's it. I mean, you have to be very careful about things like that. So let's check. You have to be very careful about things like that. So that's my three trades I'm watching out for the week. The three trades I'm watching out for the week. So if you like the video, you can like and subscribe on the click on the subscription button so you can get notification every week whenever we post a video like this so that you can actually get notification and I want you to know that even once in a week we are going to be posting what things that can help you psychologically so that you can improve in your trading journey. So thank you for watching the video. Bye.